Hello, and welcome to our second instrumentals live stream. I did forget that we've done this before about 5 months ago, but I'm not upset about it because I actually used to say, maybe sometimes do, that I prefer instrumentals. If I had to absolutely pick, I wouldn't want to, but I love instrumental music. I love it. So yes, this was originally requested or suggested, I should say, on my Patreon by Kai. So we're doing it again, and I'm stoked. All right, so if you're new to this, or you just need a reminder on how everything works, the first 30 minutes-ish, I'm going to take requests from anybody in the chat. So put the song title and the artist and anything that you want to add about it to maybe kind of sell me on it. That's definitely helpful right now. And I'll be able to play about 4, maybe 5 of them. And then we will switch to the super chat portion of the stream where all requests need to be made with a super chat, which is a paid request. We are doing a 6-minute time limit today. And sometimes people put the runtime of the song in their request, and that's actually super helpful. So I'm not going to require it, but if you happen to think to do that, that would be super nice. And 1 request per person. And I usually try to avoid playing the same song or playing an artist twice, or more. So if you happen to request something on a super chat that's, we already have something in the queue for that artist, then I'll just let you know and maybe you can pick something else. But it doesn't happen like a ton, but it does happen. All right, I see some great requests already. We're going to start off with Therapy by Moderat. I really love this duo, and I want to hear everything by them ever made. Here we go. Yeah, they're just so great. That felt so like kind of free and also like a little bittersweet to me. Like it wasn't just like everything's perfectly fine. I like music like that. I like music that feels like there's always something that's hurting a little, just a little bit. Maybe not always. I don't know. I have to think about that. Blanket statements never work anyway, but it was a little bit, but also like felt like a release or something. And this chord progression is really pretty and it's irregular, like and how long the phrase goes on. And they stay on the chords for quite a long time. I'm going to speed it up just for time's sake. And that's like the home. So it doesn't start there. It goes there and then it goes to this chord, which is just exquisite. And then it just dives down to this minor chord. And then from there, it starts over. So it's 5 chords. So that's why it feels like a, kind of an unpredictable journey that you're on. Great drums as always. And the sample over each chord was so great. Different contexts, different harmonies. Yeah, they're just gorgeous. All right, I got some really good requests here in the chat. So I'm going to stick with electronic for just a moment and play The Meaning of Love by Chrome Sparks. I do know this track, but I just need to hear it again. It's been a while. 10 minutes and I'd be happy. I want to make sure, is this actually from the album I'm thinking of? Or maybe I might be conflating two Chrome Sparks albums together. Wait, Goddess. No, it was Goddess. That's the one. Is it technically an EP? Maybe it is. Anyway. Isn't that just gorgeous and cool and awesome? I really enjoyed seeing him live too. It was like a really small venue, so it was very intimate, and the visuals were really cool, and everyone was dancing and feeling it. It was just beautiful, beautiful. But you know, he's doing lots of he's playing keys for sure. Everything is tuned like differently than standard tuning. It's not microtone. Well, I don't think of it that way, I guess, but it's I had to tune my whole keyboard up a little bit so that it was in tune with the song, if that makes sense. But you know, he probably played stuff and then sampled things, you know, it's a combination of both, but the whole chord progression sounds sampled, and so it's got that kind of chopped up, you know, put back together sound, which I really like. But it's all these lush, beautiful chords, and the progression has a lot of flat six, and then it kind of falls to the bottom. Fine. Oh, sorry, that's too low. You can't hear that. So it's kind of uneven phrasing, not uneven phrasing, uneven distribution of beats, I guess, between the chords, and then it does the. I love that line. I think go to flat six there. Something so beautiful. It's so sparkly. I mean, Chrome Sparks. I don't know. I feel like it's the perfect name for his project, because it's just every time I listen to his music, I see like really sparkly, shimmery, flashing lights, and like it's so evocative, I think, of like sort of abstract but still completely real like experiences, textures. I love listening to Chrome Sparks in nature. I don't usually, when I hike, I usually don't have music on actually, but if I do, I usually do this album or EP or whatever. It just feels, and I mean, there's even a couple tracks on this that are called like Lost in the Chrome Forest or Entering the Crystal Forest or something like that. So it already feels like, I imagine he has a relationship with nature that's like connected to his music or something. But it's so, I love it so much. I think it's amazing. But it also has a beat. So you get to like feel that pacing and that pulsing. It's just great. Gorgeous. All right. We have so many requests here. So let's see. All right. Well, I know that this is not electronic, so let's go in a different direction. We're going to listen to Lippenkopf by Animals as Leaders. I'm preparing to be impressed. My jaw is warmed up. Already so beautiful. 7th chord, I think. wild. Jazz, yes. Wow. That tone. I'm just gonna keep calling it complaining bass. Are they using 7-string guitars? I bet they are. I bet you they are. Eight? I didn't even know they made them. Because they're all in a row. They're not like 12-string guitars where the strings are like really close. Wow. I mean, I'm always so blown away by this band. Because, I mean, they're so talented. They're so technically precise. But I feel like there's so much heart in their music. And it's just, I mean, yes, there's some moments there that are more, I would say, like angular and kind of abstract and maybe more dissonant and kind of harder to connect to emotionally, like in that way. But a lot of the time I find their music so beautiful on top of being just so like intellectually stimulating, and rhythmically gratifying. I can't play any of that. Like it's too complicated to just like be like, I like this part. But, I mean, the very first chord was I think it was a major 7th chord, which is just, it's a very pretty, sounds like this. I don't know, again, I'm going to know what key they're in, but I'm just going to do it. Right. It's a very like beautiful chord. It has a little dissonance, but that doesn't make it like any less relaxing and gorgeous. But actually, I would say the dissonance is what kind of makes it sparkle. Without it, it's just major. So they're just like riffing on that, with all of their brilliance. So yeah, I'm a fan, and the drummer is incredible. I mean, I love all the drummers. I love drummers, good ones. I mean, I wouldn't say I dislike bad drummers. They're probably really great people too, but I would maybe not listen to them. Everyone has to start somewhere. I'm not that very good of a drummer either. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay. Next we're going to do a shorter one, Linkin Park. I didn't know they had any instrumentals, so I'm very intrigued. It's called Session. Wait. Wait, I've heard this. If I remember correctly, it's like amazing. I can't remember what it sounds like. Say, wasn't there piano? So Nine Inch Nailsy. Man. Yes, I know this. So good. Oh my God, this part. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I have heard that before. I've heard that multiple times. I don't know how or where. I feel like it was requested on a live stream at some point also, and I probably had the same exact reaction. Like, what's this? And then me like, oh, this. This is so Nine Inch Nailsy, and someone said also Radiohead. So what's happening here is this song is in Phrygian dominant. This is also called Hijaz and Persian, Spanish Phrygian. Persian Phrygian is something else, or is it? I can't remember now. Anyway, the point is it's quite global, except for in the West. But so it sounds unusual to a lot of us, I think, on the stream, but it's exquisite. This progression is the 1 to the flat 2, then the minor 7, then the... How gorgeous. I'll play it a little higher. I love this. I love everything about it. I love this, and I also love how it goes from this to this, and also from this to this. It's just perfect. It's so beautiful. And I'm pretty sure the way they voice that second chord is that they keep maybe they keep this note in there, so it's like and then oops, sorry, I did the wrong. That makes it the 7th chord. I don't know, maybe. And then there's a piano that's like, I don't know if it might not be in octaves, but I'm just doing that because of Nine Inch Nails. And then the guitar. That'd be a beautiful piano cover, and also I feel like it would be easy to teach y'all how to play that. I've been making some really fun short videos about taking piano things out of Nine Inch Nails songs, but I want to do it for other bands too eventually. But on Instagram and on TikTok. So cool. Beautiful. Okay. All right. How are we doing? Okay. I'm going to do one more. And then we're going to have to switch to the super chats. So, oh boy. I'm going to have to do a random number generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brian Eno, An Ending, Ascent. I've definitely heard this. Ambient music at its best. If anyone wants to know what a pad is, it's this. All of that. Those are pads. That note. I don't really know a lot about Brian Eno. I really should, but I still think of him as the king of ambient. And I recently found out he was in that band with Danny Elfman. Yeah, I love what he did with Joshua Tree. Most tasteful use of synths, and of course that's that ambient part at the end, I think, of With or Without You. No, it's the beginning and the end. It's probably actually going through the entire song. Do with Danny Elfman? I thought he did something with Danny Elfman. Am I just... There has not been an ambient stream yet. We should do that. That'll be such a relaxing 2 hours. Well, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes ambient music is quite unsettling, but it's so beautiful. And it's quite a simple chord progression, but it's the way he's... I mean, it's the pads pads are so emotional. And someone asked me, or said in the chat, are there choral parts, or is it just, it sounds like it? It's just a pad. From what I can tell, just a pad that sounds choral. You know, some pads do sound voice-like. Or it could have been maybe possibly like he had a keyboard that had, like a choir setting, and it's I don't know if those were synthesized or sampled or how that all worked, but with a ton of reverb and maybe manipulating the attack so it was really slow, like maybe. But I would still, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I mean, this is from a while ago, right? I mean, it doesn't say, but I feel like this has been around a long time, right? At least since the 90s, I feel like it has to have been, right? Okay, so. Sorry, that's the wrong chord. There we go. That note is so important. All the dissonance. Also, this is another chord progression where it starts away from home and then goes to home and then goes away again. And I love that feeling. It's like you feel like you've arrived, but you haven't. So it always feels like it's moving forward. It never really feels like it lands and that you're stable. And so, and there's just, I feel like there's more opportunities for inspiring harmonic movement, and also just the feeling of it having momentum. So that's just so pretty. But that's such a big. Okay, I see. Doesn't it then go da? What? There, right? And then, sorry, I keep wanting to do C. It's so pretty. It's perfect for a film score because it's so simple. The strongest themes are always really simple and impactful. Like every note is like, oh, gorgeous. That's such a good suggestion. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to go to SuperChats now. So thank you all for your requests. I know we can only scratch the surface with those, but people might be looking at what you're requesting and they might be listening to it later. So that's always a bonus. All right, let's get to it. Okay. I get so many requests for this artist, and we have done at least one track, 10 Tricks Point Never, but I know y'all are really, you love him. So let's do it. This is from Torx Tunga, Leaving the Park, from the soundtrack for the movie Good Time. Okay, cool. I've never seen this movie or heard of it. 8th delay. I think that's what it is. Yeah. That's like the opposite of the Brian Eno piece. Incredibly complex, intricate, ornate, minor key goodness. Minor key goodness. It's just got, it often has this feeling of severity in whatever it is, whatever flavor of severity, you know, but it's just, it's like, it can be strong, it can be vulnerable and fragile, but something about it is always very serious to me. It's a perfect choice for what sounds like in the chat is a pretty intense movie. There was a moment listening to that where I felt weird, like something was opening up, like a portal was opening or something. I kind of forget what it sounded like before that now. Lot of arpeggios, and at first it was in 3/4, and then it started to feel more like there's a lot of layers here, and they're kind of in their own cycle, and they're all cycling, you know, together but apart, and you just sort of along for the ride. But it does make it feel sort of like there's tons of activity around you, and it's like kind of beautifully confusing and awesome, you know. And the guitar was very unexpected. It sounded kind of 80s. And then but then a synth came in that also felt kind of 80s, but also not. I don't know. It was very guitar-like. There were moments where I was like, am I hearing the guitar again, or am I hearing the synth still? Just the way it would kind of like the tone of it sounded guitar-like, but then the way it moved wasn't guitar-like. Like, you know, like that. Super cool. No drums. No drums in the ambient, you know, piece, no drums in this one. But this one had an engine to it that was propelled by all the wow, that's so cool. Okay. Next, let's do Nicktoons. Did you ever want to feel like a secret agent from the 60s? I've got your theme song right here. Alla Los by, or actually I don't know which one's which. Ferris Gallery. Surfs Up. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, there is something similar. I think there's a flat 5 note that's both in like surf rock and in like spy movie themes. Wow, I would not have guessed this came out in 2014. Feel like strictly surf rock to me. It has that piano and everything. It's got a little bit of just like psychedelic 70s rock, I feel like. Tambourine! I gotta tell y'all something about 9 Inch Nails after this. Also, I want to show you my flowers from my garden. It smells so good. Dorian. Sorry, shit. What am I doing wrong? Okay, that's a vibraphone. That feels very spy. See, 2 chords is all you need. Sorry, wrong but cool. I'm trying to figure out my voicing. I really want that note to be there. I don't know if it's there, but it is now. So this is Dorian. This is our home. Dorian's very close to being a minor key, but it's not, because it has a 1 note different, and that note is very important. So it makes this chord, this is what it would be like in minor. See? It's severe. But makes it, see? Now it's cheeky. Now it's playful. Now it's magical. Now it's wondrous. Now, you know, it just brings all the light in. And it also makes, let's see, it makes the 2 chord. Also makes the 2 chord like this instead of like this. This is, you know what this reminds me of? This chord reminds me of maybe something that might happen in the Severance theme. Anyway, that was great. That was great. They really nailed the like 70s, like early, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that's not early. They nailed a 70s sound. You could even hear like the white noise of the recording, like that fuzzy kind of sound, and everything was recorded and clearly processed. Like it felt very analog, and that was, yeah, very faithful. It was nice. Okay. Next is, let's do, okay, so Steve Tomato has requested Helvetes Fönster by Ghost. Okay. Helvetes Fönster. Okay. Fönster. Then. This looks like it could be metal. Oh. X-Files, anyone? This is about side boob? God. Classic. That chord. crazy. This song is everywhere. There's still 2 more minutes. Oh my God. Oh, yes. Thank you, Gloria. Yes. Oh, flat 6. Deceptive cadence. Nice. I love being deceived by music. It's so fun. Especially when it results in the best chord ever. Pretty melodies. Oh my God, Hot Topic. Hot Topic. I lived there when I was 14. I just went in there and they still have all the like corn and Slipknot t-shirts you could ever want. I'm like, wow. Oh yeah, did you guys know that? Never mind. This one has very unpredictable harmonic rhythm, like when the chords change. What a journey! Gosh, that is wild. When the bell tolls. That's a good song. Time marches on, on. Wow. What an epic track about side boob. I mean, I'm just like, what would they do with an even more important topic? God, I mean, it would be too good. I don't think we could handle it here on Earth. That was crazy. So many sections, although that last part did hearken back to something earlier, or maybe it even just repeated. I think I need to turn the ceiling fan on now. It's time. But there were some moments there that reminded me of the kind of quick chord changes of like classical gas or something. Maybe not quite as quick, but similar feeling. I would love to figure them out. I don't think we have time, unfortunately, but maybe later I will. And it was in 6/8 a lot of the time, but was it always? Because I feel like it just went through so many phases. That was crazy. And there was a lot of pads and stuff too. And, is like a little bit cheesy, Okay. Next is, I see Aphex Twin. I just saw Aphex Twin. Where is that? Aphex Twin. I swear I just saw it. Polum. I think we did this one very recently at the heart of it all. I mean, I will do it again, but in case that matters to you, if we just recently listened to it on this stream. 9 Inch Nails, At the Heart of It All, created by Aphex Twin. FX. Okay, well, instead of Aphex Twin for now, while we just sort that out, we're going to do Boards of Canada, and I got the link in the Discord, it sounds like. Okay. So we're going to do Boards of Canada, Sequoia. Okay. I kind of feel like this is the whole album, so I need to find Sequoia, right? Okay, here we go. Whoa, something crazy happening. songs at once, am I? Oh, I was. I knew they were gonna give it like. That part kills me though. Try replacing the cable, but not today. I have to order it. SuperChat so I can buy new cable. It's probably not that expensive. Move a lot. That's pretty. Weird. There's some like dissonant thing happening in there. It's just so funny the way like I'm not sure what it is. There's like certain types of dissonance that I find so pleasing where I'm like, yeah, I know it's dissonant, but it's like gorgeous. And there's other kinds where I'm like, that's dope. You know, that's dissonant, but it's like so cool and like haunting and weird. And then there's some dissonance where I'm like, that's a wrong note. And I don't, it's, I mean, but it's not. I don't believe in such a thing as wrong notes unless you meant to play something and then you didn't. But then you can make it a right note if you keep if you're playing live and you like keep incorporating it. After a while, it starts to feel normal. But there was a note in there that my brain was like, wrong? wrong. Um, every time it happened, I was like, but otherwise, it was very cool. There were some very cool Boards of Canada melodies. And then there was also another thing that went down. I think it went like this. I love that. That's when you stack these fourths intervals. Here comes the bride, on top of each other. And it's just got this awesome sound. So they had something with that, I'm pretty sure. Because it like sticks out. It's like, and then, as usual, they have this like, I don't know how I feel about their beats. Like they're cool, but sometimes I wish they weren't there. That one was cool. That one was very like, this whole one felt very laid back and chill. It was a little bit more married, I feel like, to the music than in some of the other stuff where it felt very like dominating of the track. But this one was a little bit more like soft texture, maybe more like degraded sounding, kind of like the rest of the elements in the track. So it had a nice cohesion. That was good. It was fun. It very swingy. Yeah. Okay. Next. All right. Beastie Boys, Eugene's Lament. Oh yeah, didn't we listened to a a Beastie Boys instrumental, I think the last time we did the stream, and I was shocked. I had never heard anything that wasn't, hey, something, dun, dun, dun. And I was just like, what? It was really, really, really good. It completely changed how I hear them. So I'm excited. This is from Richard Silverthorne. All right. PG Boys would be a great mashup band, wouldn't it? Wow. That's so cool. Who's playing? That's amazing. That feels very like everyone's on drugs. The room is like so smoky. All right. Next is I can't really analyze that like musically, you know. I mean, not like in a harmonic way, I guess. It was in 4/4. It was everywhere. It was everything all at once. Okay. Next is Flow by Disaster Piece. And I love that they spelled it with like peace. I keep forgetting my Nine Inch Nails story. God damn it. Almost sounds like an elevator, but like degraded. Oh, how cool. Where they're slowly building it. All right, my channel is now about instrumentals only. Sorry, no more vocals allowed. Except when I'm talking. This is so great. I'm kidding, but this is so great. That's a minor ninth chord. How gorgeous is that? And then it goes to this one, sorry, which is also a minor ninth chord, just a different one. Actually, no, sorry. This is a minor add ninth. There's a slight difference between them, but the point is they both have ninths, and they're both minor, and that's all that matters. So beautiful, all those layers. I don't know what the instrument was, but I would guess that it was, I actually put it on the floor, but yeah, it felt like some kind of metallic hang drum or something like that, that you hit with your hand. That's kind of how it sounded. By the way, if you like that sound, there's a really beautiful piece by Fortet. I think it's called Lush. And it's got a little bit of a beat. It's got a little bit of a beat because he always has a little bit of a beat, but it's mostly just like a handpan being beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, the Nine Inch Nails story. Right. It's not even like my story. It's just someone told me today that when they played they saw them. This was in like, what tour was it? It was before 2010. I guess I could. Where's my phone? Oh, and they said that they played. It was one of the songs that I've been posting about on Instagram. So it might have been All the Love in the World, or it might have been We're in This Together. But Trent threw the tambourine into the crowd. And I was like, that's the and this guy caught it. That's the most Nine Inch Nails thing I've ever heard. Because I don't know of anybody else out there who uses a tambourine like in these kinds of songs, you know, like Piggy. I mean, nobody else would put a tambourine in that. There's a tambourine in, I mean, All the Love in the World, that makes sense to me because of the kind of the gospel at the end. But there's so many other Nine Inch Nails songs with a tambourine. It was from The Fragile. We just listened to it. Everywhere's Everybody has a tambourine. I mean, and when he plays it, he looks so genuinely into his tambourine like it's a fucking guitar, you know? Like he makes it look so like badass. And the fact that he's like, I'm going to throw my tambourine like it's drumsticks, you know? It's just, I love that. That's the story. Okay. You were at the show. I want to catch his tambourine. That's amazing. Oh my God. You just saw a clip from a concert where in the middle Trent goes, look, a fucking rainbow. Yes. A fucking rainbow. I think that was a few years ago. Right, it was the tour it was 2022, I think, because I saw that tour. What was it called? It was before the Peel It Back. It's so great. It's from 2025? Really? I thought it was from 2022. Oh well, time's weird. Okay. Next. Oh gosh. There's never enough time. Oh, Fugazi. Yeah, we should do that. Arpeggiator. Maybe the best instrumental from a band who tried to put at least one on every album of theirs. Oh, that's nice. I love that. Okay. It's an arpeggio. That's punchy. It's mostly a dominant 7th chord arpeggio. There was a little bit of a chord progression at one point, but it is mostly all about the arpeggio. So I get why they named it that. That's fun. That's fun. You reminded me of a song that I used to listen to all the time called Arpeggiator. I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember who it was by. It wasn't rock. It was electronic. I think it was something about a arpeggiator. Actually, I wonder if, because that's an instrumental, not like we're gonna play my request. It's oh, I have it on my desktop. That's awesome. Let's see, who's this by? It doesn't even say. I'm gonna listen to that later. I can't remember. Okay. Okay, next. Lots of requests. Okay. We will not be able to get to everyone's request. It's just a mathematical impossibility. But that's always how it is. Okay. Let's do... All right, we're going to do Matt Nolan's request. And then we're going to do Sin's request. And then we're going to do the Angine de Poitrine? Angine de Poitrine? Is that right? Which people have been messaging and texting me about for a couple days now. So I think it's overdue already. Okay, so Matt Nolan has requested Cheating the Polygraph / Mother and Child Divided by Gavin Harrison, drummer from Porcupine Tree, from his album of avant big band instrumental reimaginings of their songs. I was going crazy about Gavin when I listened to, what was that album? I can see it in my head. It was blue. I can't remember what it's called now. Okay. What? Oh. Syncopated. Holy shit. This is crazy. Five. Oh, wait. It's 7? No, it's fine. Jeez. I don't know the Porcupine Tree song, so I bet you that'd be even more enjoyable if I knew it, but the bass player did a lot of the arrangement for this. Jeez. Or is this the 5? I think it's 7. I think it's 7. so well mixed too. It's like, wow. I gotta stand up. Oh. Smell my flowers. Oh. Stretch it out, everybody. Oh, good up. You hear all those flams? I did a bunch of traditional Greek dancing as a kid, and it was all in weird time signatures, so you can totally do it. I gotta tell y'all, I got a comment from someone on my porcupine tree video. And it was so... I don't respond to people usually anymore because it's like a waste of time, but it's fun to like talk about it with you because you'll get it, how ridiculous these comments are. This guy was like, and it's always a guy, sorry, but it is always a guy. And it was like, he was like, yeah, Gavin's good and all, but there's like so many other drummers. Like, what is up with these millennials? It's like, of course there are other drummers. Of course there are other incredible drummers. What does that have anything to do with this album and how good this drummer is? It was so stupid. Sorry. Oh my God. It's like, wow, I appreciate this thing. It's really good. Yeah, but don't you... What's wrong with you? There are other good things. Oh, gosh. Wow, yeah. What's wrong with me? I know, right? There are other drummers? What? I've been living a lie. Okay. That was amazing. I don't listen to that kind of music, but that is tight. That is incredible. You can't make something like that without being hella talented. You can't play something like that, but much less arrange. That was amazing. Okay. Next. What did I say? Oh, yeah. Okay, Sin. We're doing... Let me see. I left the comment so I wouldn't forget. Peel This Strip and Fold It Here by Candiria. I've never heard of this group. Okay, maybe it's the other way around. Is Candiria... Wait, did I say... Well, I found... Not their official, like... Let me just see what's on. I'm going to listen to it on streaming just to make sure it's good quality, because I don't have, like, an official one. Oh, wait, maybe they do. Ah, whatever. Okay. Wow, this drummer's so good. But did you know there are other drummers? Stop talking about this drummer. We don't need those beats. Get them out of there. Who wants them? Just wasting time. These beats. I'm so glad there are other people appreciating Abe Cunningham's snare. That's very niche, but it's really good. I feel like it was good even on Adrenaline, which was mixed in a more raw way. Always good. that was fun. Again, music I don't think I would normally have. 2002? Wow. For some reason, it sounds really modern. Super talented people. I've said that a bunch of times today. But I think, I don't know, something about the instrumentals is really bringing that, those kind of like a little bit virtuosic, musicians forward. Maybe, when you don't have a singer, you have to, that's not true. I don't know why. Maybe it's just coincidence, but that was fun. That was exciting. I think my favorite thing about that was just how many times I was like thrown, just like, there was tempo changes, there were time signature changes, there were even stylistic changes. There were so many different riffs and sections. And, just when I start to get into something, they're like, hang on. It's not like Mr. Bungle crazy, though. It's not like changing every, 2 bars. But it is, they're jerking you around a lot. And it's fun, as long as you, are up for it, Yeah, you guys can throw me around anytime. Candiria. It almost sounds like the land of Candiria, Okay. So since we're heading in that direction anyway, and so many people really want me to listen to and react, I guess, to this group, let me see if I can find it. Angine de Poitrine. I don't know. Sarniez. Live on KEXP. So is that what happened? Is they went on KEXP and now everyone's freaking out? Like they just hit big? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I've seen this thumbnail. That is wild. They even did polka dots in the background. I mean, even without the polka dots, this is crazy. So there's 2 guitars on this person. Oh, that's cool. Polka dots on the guitar and on his hand or her hand, I don't know, is the same. So that's kind of cool. And the huge nose. It's almost as big as mine. And this huge hat. This is crazy. Okay. Already I'm intrigued. I'm going to watch the video. Is that 2 guitars stuck together? It is. Wait, that's a bass. There's too many notes. Harmonizing in microtonality? Oh my god, they are. Those are major thirds. Oh my god, that's cool. Even though it's microtonal, I still know where the tonal center is. It's this note. E. harmonics on the bass? Oh no, that's the loop. Oh. Little metric modulation. Oh my God. So there are frets on these, which means it's so good at bending the string just the right amount to get the in-between tones, the quarter tones or whatever, and harmonize. Jesus. It just sounds like the blues with like extra blue. I love the way the drummer's like schlong nose keeps. Yeah, how did that happen? Oh. Wait, you're saying those frets are smaller. Love this, like, because he can't move his neck. Hey!
Discover new music at listenerpoweredkexp.org.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I get it. I see why people are losing their shit. It's rock, but it's microtonal, and it just feels like it's like the licks are. They're still like bluesy rock licks, but there's just like some more notes on the way down, you know, between like and it's like da na 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 na, right? Instead of just da na 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 na, you know, that sounds like Batman, not Batman, but you know the da na 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 Batman. Okay, focus, Ixie. That's great. It would be. I think the thing that surprised me the most is just what I kept talking about. It's the harmonizing on the. But now that I know that it's okay, I guess it's not as impressive, but still very interesting to listen to. Let's say it that way. Harmonizing microtonally, because if the guitar is microtonal, like, you know, it has these more frets for these quarter tones, then, you know, mathematically you just find those the major third. But yeah, it's like major thirds parallel. So parallel intervals is like when you have one line and say it's going, you know, actually it could go down, up, or anywhere, but the harmony is in lockstep with it in such a way that the interval between them is preserved. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be, in this case, all major thirds. It could be major and minor thirds, and it would still be called parallel thirds. But this was like parallel major thirds. So every single one had a major third harmonizing on it, which is interesting. Our ear kind of likes that, I think, because it's sort of a universal acoustic phenomenon. The first harmonic we hear when we hear musical pitch is an octave, then the next one is a fifth, then the next one's a fourth up, and the next one is a major third up. So we especially with distortion on a guitar, it's not uncommon to actually hear a soft major third. you just don't necessarily like recognize it as like a separate note, but it's in there. Sometimes I can hear it so strongly that I think that the guitarist is playing a major third or like a major chord and they're just playing a power chord. And I've been fooled many times. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would totally listen to more of that. That's crazy. And I love the metric modulation where they switch it up from, I think it was 12/8 to 4/4, but they did it in such a way that there was some common, there was a common note value that they kept going between those two time signatures so that they didn't really have to change. I think maybe the rhythm of the riffs. It's just that the drummer suddenly went to 4/4. I think that's what happened. Because I didn't detect any like tempo change necessarily in the harmonic parts. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Wow. How fun. And now they can be anonymous if they want, which is really fun. Okay. Wow. Oh, all right. What have we got next? Okay. We got time for a couple more. Great. Let's do... Oh, I need to make this like I don't know where to put this, but I can't play King Crimson anymore. Those videos always get blocked. So, yeah. And I've definitely had something get blocked while I was playing it, not just after the fact, which is really crappy because everything that you've requested by them has been amazing. And I'm always like, I want to do more of this. I mean, I'm just gonna have to listen to it on my own time, but it sucks. Maybe we need to find their publisher. Does someone know someone in King Crimson? We could be like, hey, can you like let these videos go through because people are discovering you, and and you still collect ad revenue. That's the thing I don't understand. It's like there's no downside to letting them, letting creators use their music for educational purposes or even just to share it with people because they can collect ad revenue. I don't get anything. I get the SuperChats, but the ads that are going to be run on this video, which I have no control over afterwards, the publisher keeps it. So it's like, what's the downside? Why would you block that? Why don't you want people to listen to your music? All right, rant over. Okay. Cruel Wonders, Maine. Cruel Wonders. Sorry, the Maine is probably like auto added. Would like to request Jaga Jazzist Oslo Skyline. Okay. Milo wants to comment. wanted to go with that note. Smell my flowers again. Wow. That was intense. I would totally listen to that one again. That last drum fill felt like the ground fell out from underneath me. That was crazy. It just felt like the instrumentation was unusual. Like just cool combos of instruments. There was a lot of interesting unison as well. Like I think it was the guitar that was really distorted, like in unison, possibly with something else like a horn or and maybe other, and also there was a voice, like kind of like ooh, like kind of beautiful oohing and awing in the background. I feel like there was some unison with that. I love it when instruments and voices are in unison with each other. It's so cool. And also just when instruments are in unison with each other, because you get these really nice timbres. That was beautiful. And some nice drama chords as well. Some chromaticism, I think. Something that I've been thinking about a lot. I think it's one of Trent Reznor's secret sauces. And it's like the thing that's sort of missing from my music that would maybe take it to the next level. So, okay. We got a request from a birthday person. Which is Breadwinner Prescott Home Cut. Okay, wait. Okay, I found it. That's super dissonant. It's like a half step. Whoa. Hey! Fortunately, their mixing engineer was allergic to bass. But it's still cool. Tritones. Yes. God. What? Holy crap. You want some metric modulations? You want some different time siggies? You want some tempo changes? Well, look no further. Wow. That was crazy. This is good though. Yeah, that snare was tight. That was really someone mentioned that. 90s snare. I'm not sure. This definitely doesn't sound like it was made today. Something about the mix. But who knows? Who knows? But yes, happy birthday. Quincy Jones. Have you considered there may be other chords in the flat six? Damn millennials. Why did he say that? Oh my God. Well, it's better than getting, a lot of people think I'm younger than I am. So they'll be like, but they'll use it against me. They'll be like, basically like, you don't know anything. They'll be like, you're, Gen Z, so insufferable and stuff like that. Or like, you weren't even born when this song came out. Like, wrong. Have you guys, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm staying focused. All right. The next one is Common is the artist. Love Is. I guess Jay Dilla produced this or was involved in this or... Oh, happy birthday, Falcon. Sorry. Officially say it. I'm not a MILF. I'm just a confused middle-aged woman. Oh, okay. Oh! What? Did I have just a... Was that me or was that the song? It's gotta be me. Did I have like a issue? Lyrics police. I like how the bass waits. That's it. Just those 2 notes. One. And they're on the offbeats. It's so unusual. And. I love strings. Real ones, fake ones, I don't care. I love strings. There's a flute in there too. Listen to how the kick is jabbing with the chords. Well, it was before. Right there. On those offbeats. Called vocal chops too. It's very trippy. Wow. Are tabla bowls considered lyrics? The syllables for Indian tabla representation. Huh. I mean, I think I'd have to hear an example. I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably best to just like leave it up to you guys, like what you would consider an instrumental, right? I mean, I don't know, because it doesn't mean it can't have a voice, right? To me, just it's different though if it has a vocal. That's like, this is the main. If the vocal is carrying the melody, if it's like has the spotlight, you know, and especially if it has lyrics, then, or maybe it needs them and has a spotlight to feel like it's not instrumental anymore. I don't know. Yeah. Lyrics versus voice as an instrument. Right. Yeah. Okay, we're over time. I have to say goodbye now. I want to thank you all so much for coming. This was, at least for me, really, really amazing. I selfishly want to do more instrumental streams, if y'all are into it. Not the company. But, and I think it could be cool if we even drill it down further to be like electronic instrumentals, electronic music instrumentals, and then maybe like rock instrumentals, and then like what other, you know, maybe genres could we, I mean, even just those two sort of big umbrellas might be kind of an interesting thing to do. I'm sorry, Connor. I do have a later stream on Wednesday. I am considering starting to do the doing the Wednesday streams earlier. Still experimenting with just seeing, you know, I want to make sure that like whatever is the time that more people can come, you know, is kind of how I'm thinking about it. So we'll see. I'm going to experiment. We're going to do 5 o'clock Central on this coming Wednesday, April 1st. It's not a joke. I think I finally realized I don't like doing pranks. I don't like watching people being pranked, and I don't even really like doing April Fools. I think I'm just finally like, people are like, "Ooh, you should do that for April Fools." I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be funny." And then when I start to think about it, I'm like, I don't want to. So anyway, it's just going to be a normal day for me, April 1st. So I hope you come Wednesday at 5 Central. And yeah, I'm thinking we'll maybe do like one of those. I think I'm feeling like electronic music instrumentals because I'm selfish. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Is that cool, though? I do care about what you want. Okay. Thank you all again. Wonderful requests. And as always, I one of these days, like, I'll know that I've finally grown up when I stop apologizing for not being able to get to everyone's requests. But I am still sorry, you know. But, you know, Super Chat is not a guarantee. It's a chance that you're taking. And I appreciate your support so much. Because, you know, these streams are a big part of my ability to keep doing what I'm doing. And I hear a kitty who wants to be pet. All right. Thanks so much, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and a good week. And I'll see you on Wednesday. And until next time, farewell. Milo! Guys, Milo figured out how to come in through the kitty door. You did it! I'm so